What up guys, Ryan here. Today we're going to talk about some t-shirt design strategies that will increase the odds of a potential customer clicking our product listing in search results on Amazon. Now, I always call this winning half of the war because once you get a customer to your product listing, then if your product is quality and you have a decent enough listing, the likelihood that you'll get the sale is pretty high. But one of the hardest, if not the hardest part, is standing out amongst 30, 40, 50 competitors with similar products based on the customer's search terms and getting the customer to click, of all those products, your product. This is something that there's no surefire way to win. Obviously, the easiest way to increase the likelihood of you getting that click is to pay Amazon for advertising. That way you can show up at the top of search results, because by now you probably noticed that Amazon pretty much sells the first 7 spots on search results most of the time, where basically they'll show 3 ads in a headline search ad, and then they'll show 3 or 4 additional products in product display ads before they show the highest ranking organic product, which is variable based on the keywords that are searched and based on recent sales history. So we're going to do everything we can to reach that organic top spot just by standing out in search results. So let's look into how we can do this. So before we get into design strategies, it's worth just pointing out the ways that we can stand out in search results outside of how our product appears in the thumbnail. So these 6 things are potential ways we can get tagged in search results to stand out just a little bit more. Now we're talking about Amazon merch t-shirts here, meaning we are not able to advertise with Amazon coupons as of recording this. We are not able to get the bestseller badge as of recording this, because I've never seen a bestseller on an Amazon merch listing in all my time on Amazon, so I'm assuming that's just not possible. The only X left in stock designation, because these are print on demand fulfilled by Amazon, that's never going to appear on our listings. They just have infinite demand essentially. And Amazon Prime badge, well, we do see this on every single Amazon merch listing, so it's basically a moot point because it's not helping distinguish us from anything other than FBM t-shirts, which are pretty much obsolete since Amazon merch came out, because Amazon merch just crushed it with the volume that they're able to sell and the fact that they're Prime eligible. So that leaves us with 2 options: Amazon's Choice and a star product review designation. So Amazon's Choice will be awarded to any product listing if over time their data shows that we're converting customers at a high rate and keeping them happy. We're getting positive feedback, and their data is essentially showing that the more traffic they send our way, the more we're converting and the happier customers are. So that's not something that we can really cheat our way to other than just by designing great products and optimizing them for SEO. Star reviews, on the other hand, we are able to game the system in a sense. We are able to ask a friend or a family to buy our shirt and review it. So if you're really designing a t-shirt that you think is going to be targeting really hot competitive keywords in a trending niche, you can always consider dropping the price to the lowest possible price, which as of recording this, I think is $13.07. Having a friend, family, someone you know buy it and leave a review, and then upping the price. Now, I always say that even if you receive a 1-star product review, you can up the price to $19.99. And you're thinking, why? A 1-star review is terrible. Well, in the case of t-shirts, because of the volume that's available on Amazon, any review at all helps you stand out in the search results, which will increase the number of clicks you get. I've used this strategy myself on shirts that got 1-star reviews, up the price to $19.99, and watched the number of sales I got for that shirt go up. And it's not like the price is always a big deterrent. It can be, but $19.99 is pretty reasonable for t-shirts. And again, because it had that star review, customers clicked it more from search results because I stood out. So just keep in mind that any product with a review, I think you should be charging at least $19.99 for. And any way that you can possibly stand out in search results, in this case on Amazon merch, we have Amazon's Choice and product reviews, you should try to take advantage of if you really want this t-shirt to be a bestseller on competitive niche keywords. Moving on to design strategies. This concept is going to be easy to illustrate. When you're designing for t-shirts that are going to be sold online, bigger is better. The bigger you can make your design, the higher the likelihood you're going to stand out and get a click in search results, period. Look at these 3 t-shirts that I designed to illustrate this concept side by side. It's the same Hogue dealer text design, except for the font is various sizes on each one. Now, which one do you think is going to get clicked in search results? Obviously, the one with the biggest design is going to stand out way more. Just look at the contrast of the font size to the t-shirt background and how much of the space available you're using. It will guarantee get the highest click-through rate. Also, if you don't believe me, Amazon basically supported this assertion in 2018 when they changed the size that designs showed up on hoodies. So at some point they went in and made hoodies show up with designs about 33% larger on them in the mockups. And you can bet that this is a direct result of their data showing that designs rendering larger on the product mockup is converting better and getting more clicks. So Amazon's basically telling us that the larger our designs render on the products, the better off we're going to do. Also, just to go a step further to prove this point, if you search Amazon for Leak, Lique, they are one of, if not the biggest Amazon merch brand. They have tens of thousands of t-shirts that just crush every single niche imaginable, seemingly. So I went and looked up Leak St. Patrick's Day, where they had almost 600 shirts that are very professional, original designs. And just notice, number one, I mean, look at the bestseller ranks on these shirts. They're absolutely crushing. These guys are probably making millions of dollars on Amazon merch each year. They're just incredibly good at designing and selling t-shirts. But that's beside the point. Look at how they render their designs on t-shirts. They take up the full amount of space available to truly let their designs shine on the t-shirts. And when you look up their brand in Amazon and you look at the search results and it's just their shirts, every single t-shirt is filling up the full width or the full height. One of the 2 dimensions is maximized on every single design. Here's a couple pictures of dabbing leprechauns and a baseball clover design. And I actually have a second picture just to further illustrate this point that no matter what the product is, sweatshirts, long sleeves, standard shirts, premium shirts, they're using as much of that canvas as possible. So take the hint. These guys are making over $1 million in royalties on Amazon merch this year and probably last year. They're using the full design space available to them. This is a great way to stand out in search results and make your Amazon merch business more successful. So take the hint. Thanks for watching the video, guys. If you liked it, hit that like button, subscribe, comment. Any engagement you take helps rank this video higher in YouTube search results, which are extremely competitive and a vicious game. So I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to check out my content, and I'll see you at the next one.
Wherever she goes, I go, we roll, we go, flying over cities down to Rio, it's Rio, love that I feel, oh nothing lasts forever, but I'm down for the minute, so just chill.